Good morning, guys. Watchwoman 65. There's the boys here. I just got this article off of Breaking Israel News. If this isn't proof that the church is about to be raptured, I don't know what to tell you. That was Samson. It says that mystic rabbis reveal daunting forecasts. Jews outside of Israel are in grave danger. He's actually calling all Jews around the world right now to come back to Israel. It says right here, Ezekiel 36:26, and I will give you a new heart and put a new spirit in you. I will remove the heart of stone from your body and give you a heart of flesh. That's Ezekiel. That's out of the Israel Bible, by the way. It says here that Rabbi Shalom Shmuley, head of the Nahor Shalom Yeshiva in Jerusalem, is known for his powerful mystic messages. Okay? Says last week he participated in a special meeting with other rabbis. Rabbi Shmuley gave over a message he had received from his father, Rabbi. It should be noted that Rabbi Shmuley does not make public appearances, and his message was made public by Rabbi Yekutanil Fish. This rabbi's last name is Fish. Go figure. By his urging. It says the announcement must be spread to the entire world. Rabbi Fish told Breaking Israel News, this is an imminent emergency. All Jews in exile around the world must come to Israel immediately. They are in grave danger. Rabbi Fish explained that the upper worlds and lower worlds are parallel and connected. When the second temple in Jerusalem was destroyed, the corresponding temple in the upper worlds was also destroyed. When the Jews were forced into exile, the Shekinah, heavenly presence, which had dwelled among them since the construction of the tabernacle in the desert, the Shekinah accompanied them. It is known that one of the changes that will take place prior to the final redemption is just as the Jews return from exile, the Shekinah will also return from exile. Rabbi Fish explained. Rabbi Shmuley announced that the return of the Shekinah, which began several years ago, is now complete. Rabbi Fish explained that lacking the Shekinah, the Jews outside of Israel have no protection. I know what I'm thinking, but I'll let you figure this out. They're only protected by the merit of their own mitzvah, which is the Torah commandments. You see how they got the law? Like I said before, this is why the Lord has to take the church home, so he can deal with Israel. But see, let them keep thinking, let them keep saying that their Messiah, who's the Antichrist, is coming. Because the more they say it, the more Jesus is on the horizon getting ready to rapture his church out of here, so he can deal with these people. They are only protected by the merits of their own Torah commandments, which are not merely enough. They got a little bit of it, which is not merely enough to protect them from the terrible catastrophes which are, God forbid, waiting to come into the world by way of haters of Israel. Whoever stays there will be in dire straits. All the protection has moved to Israel to protect the Jewish people there. If the Jews do not return from exile now, all the gates will be closed to them. This has happened many times in history. The Jews were thriving in one place, then suddenly the protection left them, and they were trapped. This happened in Spain and Portugal, in Germany and Poland, in Iran. This can also happen in America. It will happen in America. Rabbi Fish also cited Rabbi Aharon, who was at the meeting as well. Rabbi Haran described the coronavirus pandemic as the first pains of childbirth. They got some of it in there, but if they just come to Christ, God will reveal the whole thing to them. But, of course, they're not going to do that. It says that we are all trapped inside like a baby in the womb, Rabbi Fish explained. We are about to be reborn into a new world. We have to prepare for this as the baby does, taking this time in solitude to introspect and reconnect with God. If we do not, we will exit this pandemic like babies who are not prepared for the new world. If we don't do this through the coronavirus, then the next birth pain, the next stage of preparing for the new world of Messiah will be even more difficult. Now keep in mind, they're waiting for the Antichrist, which according to them is about to come on the scene. Because they wouldn't have this urgent message for all Jews around the world to come back to Israel. So, just as the second temple was destroyed because the Jews hating each other, this disease is coming because of division among the Jews. Jews are being forced to be alone to separate from their communities. The fixing is to come out of this with greater unity, clean of hatred for our brothers, to clean ourselves of slanderous speech. See, they put it back on them, what they can do, instead of what Christ has already done. The Jews in exile to remember that their home, their family, and their fathers are all in Israel. Rabbi Fish noted that one of the motivations of the meeting was a recent wave of announcements by rabbis and mystics concerning the imminent arrival of Mashiach. It is certainly a mitzvah to anticipate the arrival of the Messiah, to believe with absolute certainty that the Messiah is right outside the door and to act accordingly, Rabbi Fish said. But it is also true that just a few years ago, these rabbis and mystics were not speaking about the final redemption and the arrival of the Messiah in these terms. World events are also turning in a way never seen before. Ladies and gentlemen, get this right now. Listen to this. The church is about to take off. I'm not setting a date. I don't know when for sure, but the church is about to take off. The rapture is among us. Christ is among us. Too many people are having the same dreams. I'm hearing people having visions. Too many people are, even these mystics, these rabbis, they know something's going on. They know that something is going on. The church is about to be raptured. The rapture is here. If this don't give you any inclination that we are at the brink of departing here, something is wrong. Something is wrong with you. I'm going to link this article in the description box, and I'll be back later. Thank you.